The Shang Dynasty was a dynasty that took place during 16,000 BCE to 1046 BCE. It has a monarchic government and the earliest known Chinese handwriting. It is also the earliest Chinese dynasty that can be supported by archaeological evidence. In this video, I will explain how the social classes worked in the Shang Dynasty. The Shang Dynasty was categorized into 5 classes. The high class, which is mainly the aristocrats and the military, the middle class, which consisted of craftsmen and artisans, the peasants, which were mainly farmers, the merchants, who offered services, and the slaves, who were mainly prisoners of war. The high class consists of the aristocrats and the military. The aristocrat is the most respected position in the Shang Dynasty besides the king. Their job is to govern smaller pieces of land, selling the items that they produce on it. They are situated around Anyang, which is the capital city of the Shang Dynasty. The soldiers are respected and honored for their skills in fighting. The middle class consists of artisans and craftsmen. They are skilled in pottery and bronze work. In fact, a highly skilled craftsman can make very valuable goods. Their main job is to make weapons for the soldiers, make and decorate pottery for religious ceremonies, and to make daily household items. The peasants, or the farmers, farmed on the land provided to them by the aristocrats. They have to give their farming goods to the aristocrats to sell, and they were only allowed to keep enough food to feed their families. However, their tax is reduced, and they have to be sent off once a year to work on government projects. The merchants provided services such as being a teacher, a goods transporter, or an accountant. Technically, they have a job that requires being hired. Finally, there are the slaves. The slaves are mainly POWs or prisoners of war. They had to do vigorous work and were poorly treated. They were also used for sacrificial purposes, because it is believed that the slaves had to serve their masters, even in the afterlife. Why are the social classes so important? The social classes were highly important because the social classes what kept the Shang Dynasty from falling apart. Without the social classes, the citizens of the Shang Dynasty would have no control over what they were doing. They could just do whatever they wanted. The consequences can lead to poverty so strong even the king can be affected, famine as there is no organized workforce to grow food, and the eventual fall of the dynasty. The king loses his power to enforce the laws.